What's up? What's up? What's up, Facebook fam? It is Tuesday, and you know what goes down here on Tuesday. Wife Chat with Gail goes down here on Tuesday. So do me a favor. Make sure that you're hitting the share button, letting all my one sexy wives know that Wife Chat is going down here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It has been 3 weeks now since I have done Wife Chat. And so I wanted to come on here and let you guys know how I am doing, how I am recovering. And again, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure that you're hitting the share button, letting all my one sexy wives know the wife chat is going down here. Um, I just put two resources that I have in the chat that'll go along with what I'm talking about. Um, and so hopefully they post it. But again, thank you guys so much. Having trouble connecting, please check my internet. I think my internet is pretty good. So, but anyway, I just wanted you guys to know. Thank you guys so much for like all the love that you guys have given me. For those of you who have don't know, I had to have emergency surgery on the 26th of January. And you've seen some of my posts where I'm like, recovering, all those kind of different things. So I wanted to come on here really quick and just give you guys an update. I am still recovering. My surgery was a lot more invasive than they thought. Doing the scan of my hip, which got you guys know I have been having a problem with my hip for a while. Doing the scan of my hip, they found a mass sitting on the ovary that I didn't even know that I had, and so they had to remove it. And so my recovery is a little bit, moving a little bit slower because it's not them, it's me. I'm trying to get back up to speed. I just cannot sit around all day and do absolutely nothing. I don't know how people do that. And so I have done some things that I wasn't supposed to be doing during my recovery, i.e., going up and down the steps more than I should have been doing. And so my recovery is going a little bit slower than I would like. But other than that, I am doing well. Again, thank you guys so much for my birthday well wishes. Thank you so much for my inboxes, just seeing how I'm doing. Thank you so much for text messages and emails. I am truly, truly grateful to each and every last one of you guys. Again, I have not done live chat for 3 weeks, and it seems like forever for me. Again, if you could tell, I'm back in my bed because I am still recovering. And I went to the doctor, and my doctor told me I better stop being so hard headed. So I am going to stop being hard headed, and I am going to take the time that I need to recover. But again, I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You have no idea how much I appreciate you guys for all the love that you guys have shown me. I don't take it for granted. I'm finna play my intro, and then we're going to talk about 6 signs that you have low estrogen levels. And I'll tell you where this conversation came from. So again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you so much for hitting the share button. So tonight I want to talk to you about 6 signs that you will know if you have low estrogen levels. And as women, a lot of times we don't know it and we take it for granted. And, before I went out for surgery, and I've had, 3 clients that contacted me, they're really struggling with low libido. They're struggling and they can't figure out why their libido is so low. And a lot of times when we're struggling with low libido, it has a lot to do with our estrogen levels. And, like I said, at age 38, I thought up until I found out I had a scan on my hip. I thought that I had had a total hysterectomy. So at age 38, I went from, having a high libido to absolutely none. Right. And that also helped me start doing the work that I do with wives and also sent me back to school to become a sexologist and all of these different kind of things. And so just over the past couple of weeks, I have talked to a couple of wives that are struggling, and they have, I've all sent them to their GYN, and they've found out they have low estrogen levels, which is not only affected them sexually, it's affecting them in so many different ways. So I just kind of wanted to come on here and really talk to you about, 6 signs that you might be dealing with low estrogen, and for you to get help. It's really a quick fix. And I'm also going to give you some things that you can add to your diet that can help you do it naturally. I put 2 resources that I wrote a couple of, actually last year. One called Sweat, Managing Menopause and Keeping Your Sexy. And the other one is Stop Lying, You Don't Have a Headache, You Just Have Low Libido. So if you're, teetering with any of these things, they're really good resources. They have a lot of natural things in them that you can introduce into your diet without going straight to hormone replacements and those kind of things. So go check them out on my website. I did put the links in the chat. The first thing is estrogen is one of 2 vital hormones that we as women need in our bodies. The first one is estrogen and the other one is progesterone. So just make sure that, as we talk about, I'm going to talk about estrogen, but I can't even talk today. Progesterone, I can't even talk. I'll go back and say it in a few minutes. Is what is the other vital thing that we need to have in our bodies to be able to function at a higher level as women, right? So what is estrogen? Estrogen is a hormone that helps a girl develop into a woman, right? It controls our cholesterol levels, our mood swings, it protects our bones. It does so many different things. And so if you're dealing with low estrogen levels, you might be, dealing with, they might have told you before, you have high cholesterol. You might be experiencing a lot of mood swings, and then as we mature, of course, our bone density is something that we should be very aware of, and make sure that we don't end up with very brittle bones as we, mature. Um, it is a hormone that is produced by the ovary. And here's some signs to let you know if you are teetering on having low levels. The first thing is that you're having hot flashes, right? And they might not come all the time, but they come just out of the blue. You might start having hot flashes. They might not last as long as they would if you're in full blown menopause. Some women in their 30s that I have talked to have started experiencing hot flashes. And, we used to think that was only for us mature women, 45 years and over, but it's starting to happen more and more to younger women. So if you're having hot flashes, major mood swings, like if you're on a high, giggling and laughing, and then you turn around and you're crying, that is a major mood swing. If you're dealing with dry skin, and what do I mean by dry skin? We know that it's wintertime right now, and we have dry skin just due to the dryness of the air. But if you're finding that your skin is, even after you moisturize and you do all of these different things, and your skin is just staying, really dry, that's another sign. Trouble sleeping, right? Trouble sleeping on a regular basis. All of us as women sometimes have trouble sleeping due to some stress, some things we got on our minds or whatever. But if this becomes a norm for you, that's another sign that you have a low estrogen level. Um, of course, decreased sex drive. We already talked about low libido, and low libido can be signs of many things, but I'm just talking about the estrogen levels right here and now. What they call menstrual migraines. If you're starting to get headaches right before your menstrual cycle, that could be another sign that you have low estrogen levels. So just kind of be cautious of that. If you're finding that you're getting major headaches, and then when you start your cycle, they go away, that's a sign that that's a drop of estrogen that's going on. Okay. And how can you introduce some just basic things into your diet that can kind of help you until you can go see your physician to get a blood test to see if you haven't, like, low estrogen levels. The first thing is you want to reduce your sugar intake. Reduce your sugar intake. And I know that's hard because there's so many things that have hidden sugars and some things that say sugar free and they're really not sugar free. So you just want to be mindful of your sugar intake. I have gotten literally addicted again to lifesavers since I've been recovering. And I'm like, Lord have mercy, I need to get rid of these lifesavers because they're so good and you just keep popping them and I'm intaking a lot of sugar. And so I decided today that I was going to, get rid of my lifesavers, but just binging out on sugar all the time is not good. Get moving. If you are, we're all been kind of stuck in our houses, working from home and those kind of things, but make sure that you get moving. If nothing else, if you live in a house that has different floors, start taking the stairs a little bit more, start walking around the house, get moving, so you can literally increase some of your estrogen levels. I know a lot of people think, how is that going to work? Let me just tell you, when you add some form of exercise, even if it's just walking, right? Brisk walking around your house, in your house, up and down the stairs, it does the body good. The next thing is if you smoke, stop smoking. I know a lot of people like, I'm Christian, Gail, I don't smoke. Christian people smoke as well. And even if you're not smoking cigarettes, if you're vaping, that's even worse. So that can really mess up all your hormone levels. People don't know that, but with men and women, when you're smoke or vaping or anything like that, it messes up your hormone levels for women and men. The next thing is drink 2 cups of organic coffee. If you can introduce 2 cups of organic coffee a day, it really helps with your estrogen levels. I know that sounds crazy. I have not drank coffee, and since I was in college and drank coffee, and I was up for 2 days, and I have not touched it since. But for me, I am a tea lover. I absolutely love tea, and so I drink a lot of organic, natural teas. I don't add any honey or anything like them. If they're really good teas, you don't need to do that. But I do drink tea, which is really good for the digestive system. It has nothing to do with estrogen, but it's good for the digestive system. And I just do a squeeze of lemon, and it's amazing for me. And it's worked really well with it if you're having a problem with digestion as a woman or going to the bathroom on a regular basis. Get you some good organic green tea, any good quality tea, and that will help with that. I don't know why I said that, but anyway. Um, Also, some things that you can add into your diet that are good and good for you is apricots, cranberries, prunes, pinto beans, broccoli, cauliflower, peas. I can go on and on and on when it comes to introducing these things to your diet. It will help with your estrogen levels as well. And so, again, um, I can teach a whole entire class on how to boost your libido, how to work on your hormone levels and stuff like that. But I wanted to really come on here and talk about estrogen because that is like the hidden secret to a lot of things that are going on in our bodies, especially when it comes to low libido, dry skin, and mood swings. And so, if you can get in a position where you can learn to get those levels under control, it can literally change your life. And, I'm an open book, and I'll tell you guys from age 38, when I had my hysterectomy, till 43, I suffered because I did not want to go on any hormone replacements. Of course, I hadn't went to school for becoming a sexologist or anything like that. So I just suffered. But when I found a really good physician and she put me on a 50-50 hormone patch, estrogen and progesterone. I don't know why I can't say it today. Anyway, a 50-50 patch. it literally changed my life, and I began to feel better, look better, and not suffer. And so if you're struggling in any of these areas, just go and see your doctor. And before, if there's a wait, because a lot of times now these doctors, you have these waits because of COVID, start introducing some of these things that I told you, some of these natural things into your diet. Also, go to my website and get sweat, and also stop lying, because they have a lot more things in this than I can teach right now. And again, I love you guys to pieces, and I truly appreciate you. Hi, Barbara. I really appreciate you guys getting on here. Again, thank you so much for all your well wishes. I am recovering. It's going to be a little bit more slower than I thought, because I have been a little bit hard headed. I'm not going to lie. But again, I'm excited about the recovery. I'm excited about where God has taken me. And I'm excited that you guys are on this journey with me. Just know I will be always open and honest with you, what's going on with me, my health, my marriage, everything else, because I don't believe in trying to help you guys and lying to you guys at the same time. I just can't. I can't do that. And so again, BSB 2021 is coming March the 26th and 27th. So hopefully you guys have registered for that. You can go to bsbconference.com or go to my website, gailcrowder.com, to learn more about that. Again, hello, Paulette. If you guys have anything that you want me to talk about on Wife Chat, you know, you can either DM me, put it here in the chat, and I always will go back and respond to it. You can DM me, you can email me. If you need to talk, just go to my website. I do offer a free 15-minute consultation. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm just trying to help you. Again, I love you guys to pieces. Have an amazing, amazing night. Make sure to wear your mask and stay safe. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Say next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, I love you guys to pieces.